Anyways, back to the story. So of course, you good? But come on, follow. Actually, you know what? There's something else cool that I want to, as we're talking, I want to show you guys just to see, you know. Like,
we love cool stuff.
This thing right here, during, you know, as we do deliver and install appliances, one of the things that I came across is I pulled one of these bad boys out. Can anybody tell me what this thing is?
How old is that?
This thing's got to be like 50 years old.
Man!
I don't want to ruin it. So basically, this is like just a dryer, believe it or not, and it's got like almost like your, you know, steam dry cleaning area. They don't make them anymore. This is the old school Maytag.
What's for the hangers? What's that?
So you just pretty much you can hang your clothes in here, and it just gives you a different option for, like I said, steam and drying.
Nice. Is this for sale?
No, absolutely not. This is my antique. My
we accept offers though.
No. We're not selling this, but this thing right here is just something. When I saw it, I said, man, I gotta keep this thing. What's that? Oh yeah, the Maytag.
Old school Maytag.
Oh, the old school Maytag. Let's take a look.
It's definitely it went from, you know, obviously that's what one of your originals.
Oh man.
Yeah.
That's vintage.
Love it.
Wait, so right now it's
Look at the buttons, the controls, steam. But this thing is definitely not. Probably haven't seen any of these before, but I had to hold on to it just because when I saw it, I was like, man, this thing is a must-have for the showroom. It's kind of like having a showroom, and then whatever you do, all of a sudden you have like a classic car. Well, this is my classic car for appliances.
Nice.
So I love it.
Have you been working out?
I try to
Hit him with the flex. Hit him with a little flex.
We're not gonna do that.
All right.
For this live.
They asked about it.
Unless
They asked about it.
They want to see you
They
flex.
want to see one gun flex.
They really asked?
Yeah,
Yeah,
one
they
gun
asked.
flex. Oh, there it is.
You gotta hit him with the flex.
Flex zone.
But anyways, so that's too funny.
Where are you taking us now?
So basically, I'm gonna finish showing you guys around. We got a different variation of you know, appliances on display from pretty much just residential. But here we got some beverage coolers, some wine coolers, different options. If you're looking at like, you know, a single door, larger units, and then
Man,
these are
that's
like
huge.
Yeah, this
How
is
big
sweet.
is that?
This particular one, I mean, it's kind of like your standard 24-inch wide, but the height of it is what makes this one different. It's about 70 inches tall. These ones are your standard 24, but then these ones actually get installed kind of like under your counter, or, you know, wherever, you know, you want to make space for them. But
Yeah.
But as I mentioned, so we're still in the process of actually redoing the showroom space, but
You mean it's not done yet?
not even close.
Whoa.
It's close. We'll say we're close, but
Whoa.
we're still touching things up. You know, I've been just working on one of the things that I had to learn.
Swole.
Swole. Someone just wrote, "You super swole." Hit him with more flex. Hit
Antonio.
him with the flex. Hit him with
Antonio
yeah.
GT00.
He works out. Don't let him fool you.
Hey,
Yeah.
hold on. So,
He wants
Thank
to know
you.
what gym you go to.
LA Fitness, Esporta,
What's
whatever.
your favorite protein?
Is that?
Yeah. What's your protein?
You guys asked me about appliances.
We're gonna get to appliances. Come on, guys, get to the appliance side.
I stick with collagen protein. That's the protein that I go for. It's the easiest on my stomach. That's the
You got it,
smart-
but next time you got to order an appliance for us to give you the code, the secret, right?
The secret recipe.
Yeah.
I make the best. I make the best shakes. By
Oh,
the way.
yeah.
Oh yeah. But anyway,
How about the OGs? The OG fridges.
Yeah, so as you can see, there's like a bunch of different things going on in the showroom, and you know, it's still in the works, but it was an interesting journey to say the least. Whenever we started, you know, just thinking that I was once just delivering appliances, and I actually grew a really big passion for the appliance industry doing that. Like, I loved, one of the things I enjoyed the most when I used to deliver and install appliances is not only did I teach myself what I know today, but just getting it was just very rewarding when you would install an appliance for somebody in their home and they're just like praise you because they're just so happy to use their new dishwasher or their new microwave, and it was just something that like really kept driving me and just like continue doing what I'm doing. But as I grew and I got to a point where I kind of built up a really good, you could say like just book of business selling appliances. A book of business where I was now offering appliances to my different clients. It ended up, I got a little too busy to stay in the field and just constantly install appliances. And to be honest with you, like anything else, I mean, things kind of, like when you're out there in the field and you're delivering and you're installing appliances, even though it could be hard work and you're lifting things and you're moving things, whatever it is, believe it or not, there was no dull moment. So that was really what like excited me most. Whereas when you're selling appliances, before getting to the point where I was able to start, you know, making over the showroom, making over just really growing and building our brand, I ended up like, you know, it was sort of got boring, and I ended up, you know, starting to post. I was like, you know what, since I don't have time to just really be out there in the field installing appliances, thank God, you know, we've gotten to a point where, you know, I got, you know, multiple technicians and trucks now running on the road, so they can do all the heavy lifting for me. But
So they're in-house.
Yeah, absolutely.
They're not
absolutely.
third-partied, right?
No. I have W2 employees.
I heard they're the best installers in town.
Under my wing. So thank God, you know, I really pride myself on great quality when it comes to like installing appliances. And because I couldn't get the same reward, like, you know, just like I couldn't get that in the field, what I started doing is posting just how-to videos on YouTube to just show people how to install a dishwasher, how to install a microwave.
What's the website?
You check out our YouTube channel. You just search the Appliance Plug on YouTube, and you could see, you know, we got, you know, a nice healthy following there that, you know, with a lot of like awesome, you know, just feedback. Again, that was one of the things that really re-energized me, allowing me to just like kind of continue doing what I'm doing. And but anyway, so I'm gonna show you guys some more. We got like there's so this everything that you guys saw so far has been just our showroom space. So customers and people from the it's yours. From the general public, people from the public can come shop our inventory, our appliances, our showroom. And additionally, what is awesome and unique about our business is that we also, you know, if you buy something and you need it and it's urgent, you can actually pick it up from here, from our actual warehouse. So that's right over here. You can take a look. And as we're going, the music you're hearing is coming from this Family Hub refrigerator.
Oh, that looks nice.
Fridge. Yeah.
Has it got speakers in it?
Absolutely. That's the Family Hub.
Whoa.
Yeah. So it's a sweet little fridge.
Open it up.
Nice fridge for you. It's got the honestly, one of the main things that attracted me most about this refrigerator is I actually had one of these in my kitchen, because the way that my kitchen was set up, it was that you had to go down like a hallway from the front door to get to my kitchen. And I linked my Ring app to the refrigerator, so if somebody were to ring the doorbell at my like the front door, I can see who's at the front door just because.
All on your refrigerator?
Oh, yep, it will pop up on there. You can literally
Man,
add
I
all
gotta
your groceries.
get one of those.
Yeah, you can add your groceries to your like Instacart or whatever it is. You can add notes on there, like sticky notes on the fridge. This thing is even equipped with 3 cameras, giving you like a bird eye view.
Oh, let's take a look.
Yeah, so this gives you like you got 3 cameras right here. Pull that off.
Oh,
We got
brand new.
3 cameras that basically give you a bird eye view inside the refrigerator. So if you're at the store and you can't remember if you're out of eggs or out of milk or whatever it is, you can literally log in, see, you know, what's in there, you know, can't remember, whatever it is. Honestly, is it necessary? Maybe not, but what do we live for? We live, technology is always improving.
Conveniency.
Convenience, and not just that, but like, you know, take advantage of technology. You know,
Oh,
like if
yeah.
it's there, if it exists, why not use it? So, but one of the things that when we redid our floors, check it out. We got the
How sick does that look?
we got it put in the ground just because
A little glare.
some brand new, a little glare.
Yeah, it's a little glary.
It's all right.
It's all right.
But so as I was mentioning, this is our warehouse side,
Whoa.
and this right here
This is where all the brand new stuff is, huh?
all the brand new appliances. If you needed something today, you can pick it up today. We have in stock all your most popular appliances, and literally from just, you know, end to end. When I was doing the makeover, I wanted to make sure we maximized our space, and pretty much now at this point, when we get to a point where we can't where we can't pretty much like fit any more product in here, it just means it's a great problem. It needs, you know, we're growing and it's time to, you know, explore another location. But for right now, this is awesome. We purposely left the tunnel here just to give us access because we got a pretty cool toy that I'll show you. We got an order picker right down here.
What's an order picker?
Pretty much this thing just allows us to be able to get to all the appliances at the multiple levels. So this thing's
That
pretty
thing's
sweet.
huge.
Yeah. That was probably, I will admit that was the funnest $35,000 I've ever spent. I was super excited. I've never been so excited to spend 35 grand. But I could, you want me to jump on
Yeah,
it?
you want to jump on it and show us how you ride that?
Yeah, we can do that.
YouTube gets no viewers right now.
There's
We're bouncing.
we gotta power her on. just like anything else of great quality, it takes a minute to
Start
just
up.
start up and prepare.
Whoa.
We're up, and then
Someone asked, does it go up high?
absolutely all the way up.
So that pop out.
So that's about.
Someone said you're supposed to be strapped in.
I am. I do need a harness on, so I'm glad you guys caught that. But I got a right up here is a sprinkler head, so we can't go any higher than that.
Say they're gonna report you.
He has good insurance, guys. Don't worry.
Yeah, no worries. You can report what you want to report. I'm gonna come your way.
Bring it back. Bring it back.
Will it make you guys feel better if I put my harness in? Harness on.
Guys, should he put his harness on? They say nah.
Nah.
Don't put the harness on.
Yeah.
No, let's go. Let's get out of here. All right. So, but anyway, this thing is pretty sweet.
That is pretty sweet.
I actually, it's actually, believe it or not, no matter what you're doing in business, one of the things that I've just gotten used to, and sometimes, you know, any consultant or business strategist or anybody I've ever talked to, they've always told me that I never care to delegate. I try to delegate as much as I could. It's almost like you have to be to a point where in business you just start delegating certain things just to make use of your time. But I'm the type of person that, like, I love grabbing the broom once in a while and just sweeping up the warehouse, or grab, you know, we got product to pull and I just want to get out in the warehouse and pull some product. I don't have to do it. Thank God I got, you know, we've been very blessed and fortunate to have an amazing staff.
Yeah.
So they do all that heavy lifting for me. But like I said, when you enjoy it, it's just different. It's totally different whenever you can just get out there. And like I said, when it comes to just being a team player, no matter what, like I'm all about it. I want to, it doesn't matter. Take the trash out, sweep the floors, pull appliances. And honestly, even though I'm busy, there's times where I'm out there in the field installing appliances. And I actually enjoy it. It's so much, as much as, maybe it might not be good use of my time, it's a lot less stressful for one. You're out there, you like get to just, you're exploring, you're meeting people, it's like a whole different type of enjoyment. But anyway.
They want to see the office and the staff.
They want to see the office and the staff?
Yeah.
All right, well, we can do that. I'll take you guys inside.
Yeah.
So, but,
Show the LG.
LG what?
LG fridges, vignettes.
Oh yeah.
Let's
we
look
can
at
go
some
down.
LGs.
We can go down and look at some LG
Yeah,
products.
we'll look at some LGs
One of the
first.
things I do want to point out, if you guys haven't, check out our, we got some giveaways. We're actually giving away one of these Galance
giveaway?
I'm giving one of these away. They're in retro red or the retro black color. And it's actually a giveaway. The video is posted on our YouTube channel.
Yeah.
And all you have to do is comment retro red or retro black. Check out the video and it'll show you.
Is it on the website?
The link is on our website, but it's also on YouTube. So if you go to YouTube and search our YouTube channel,
Nice.
search for the appliance.
If you're on TikTok, the link is in the TikTok bio.
Yeah. You get
If
access.
not,
So-
YouTube, it's on YouTube.
Don't miss your chance to win this.
Yep. Galance. This thing is sweet. It's perfect for the man cave, the woman cave, the garage, whatever you want to call
Oh, yeah.
it. And then obviously we, still in the middle of working some things out. So as you can see, there's a lot of our product still has a lot of the tape on it because I'm still testing things out. I'm still like taking things on and off the floor, depending on what are hot movers, what are not, what are just good sellers. But you can see just like a different variation of appliances going through here, from just your stainless finish. This LG Studio package was definitely a nice, refrigerator. This is one of LG's like top of the line refrigerators. And even though it's counter depth, believe it or not, this thing is like 24 cubic feet, so it like maximized the space. It's got compartments everywhere. It's InstaView. It's got the door and door. It's got the dual ice maker, so it has both regular ice and craft ice.
Is that a knock window?
It is the InstaView LG,
Whoa.
but it's not again because we didn't power it on. But I actually got one plugged in down here.
You do? Let's check it out.
So there's another one here showing the InstaView. But this one here, it has the InstaView as well. This is one of my favorite refrigerators. Definitely made my top picks on refrigerators. But you got the InstaView.
Oh, it
feature.
turns on and off?
Oh yeah, absolutely. When you knock, or if you let it go for a few seconds, it turns off by itself as well.
Whoa.
So, but let me show you guys the view we have here. So what I love about this warehouse showroom is that we're dock high. Oh, check out this cafe set too.
Oh, yeah.
So this is like one of the most sought after appliances are the GE Cafe in the matte white. I can't even keep these on my floor. I literally set up my display and it's, you know, somebody's coming in like, I want that, and as you can see, that's why my microwave is missing, because we literally just sold the suite, but I didn't have a backup microwave to throw up there.
What's the finish on that?
This is the matte white.
That's matte white, and what kind of handles are
You
those?
got the brushed bronze handles.
Oh, can we change them? Do they come in different colors?
There's definitely options. Cafe has like where you could do the brushed bronze, you could do there's the gold, like the brass, and then you also have black, matte black. So there's a few different finishes, but you can check those out on Cafe's website. But anyway, as I was saying, yeah, check those things out.
Look at this.
Got the 3 racks. Yeah. But
And that's gas, right?
Yep, this is an all gas, or it might be dual fuel. This one is an all gas range.
Gas oven and gas top?
Yeah.
Man, for all you bakers out there.
With convection.
With convection.
So, but anyway, what I was saying about the warehouse, what's cool about the showroom is we have, on that side there is all like dock high. So that's where our trucks back up and load. And then of course that's the, you know, that gives us the flexibility. And then on this side,
Man, it looks like paradise back there.
It is paradise. It's the appliance paradise. So it's a grade level, and we got a nice little water view. You know, just gives us a fresher breath air. You know, we get out here, it's just nice. But we have
How's the weather?
no complaints. I love it. After all that rain and wind we got, we ended up with some cool.
Can we show the license plate?
What happened? But anyway, so. Is there any other questions? Anybody have any questions?
I wanted to see this office
Let's
and
see the
staff.
office. Yeah,
Well,
let's see the
do it.
office.
So actually, let me show you one more thing.
All right.
Check this thing out. So this is a kegerator, like a residential style.
What?
kegerator.
For all you beer drinkers?
Well, you could do beer or you could do the nitro brew. Honestly, what I'm thinking about doing, tell me, I would love to get some feedback. What I'm thinking about doing is just setting this up with like some nitro brew, just to serve customers, give you some coffee, you know, whatever it is. But this thing is pretty bad. You know, it's
Oh, because
awesome.
it's got 3 knobs. It got 3.
You do 3 different taps.
Oh, snap.
This is by far the least expensive keg option for residential on the market.
You see it here, guys. We got this at the Appliance Plug. Put in your orders.
What happened? Yeah. But anyway, so back to over here. You guys want to see the showroom?
Yeah,
the
I want
office
to see
space?
the staff. Let's see the office.
Let's go. Well,
Give him that grand tour.
let's do it. We'll go inside the office space and just kind of see. This refrigerator is awesome too. It's got
What is it?
It's the platinum glass finish. I'm not
Can I
sure if
have
you've
that?
heard of it. Yeah, this is platinum glass. You could actually write on the glass.
No
and
way.
of course it just
What's it look like
wipes
on the
right off.
inside?
It has the this is a 4-door French door,
Is that rose gold trim
rose gold trim as you
with
see
a
it.
wine rack?
Wine rack. It's too bad it's not plugged in. I wish I had it plugged in.
How
to show
many
you
of
guys,
these do you have?
As many as you need. We have this is actually one of those things that like it's a sweet fridge. It's a signature fridge for sure. The platinum glass finish just really pops and it makes it super easy to make, like just keep clean. It's always shiny. It's always clean. Easy to maintain. You don't worry about fingerprints.
Nice.
But let's go in and see who we can say hi to.
Yeah.
And bother inside.
You want to let them know we're coming in?
No, not at all.
Oh, so they're on cue.
Yeah, no.
Wow, it looks nice in here.
We're live, guys. So live
looks
on
nice
YouTube
here.
and TikTok.
Who's
But-
that?
This is Chad, one of our appliance advisors. He's writing up some deals right now as we speak. Just taking
Oh
care of some
man, he's
customers.
busy. He's
Oh, yeah.
busy.
Chad stays busy.
shit.
What do you got?
Want to say something, Chad, to the crowd?
Say something. We're live.
Oh man, the appliance plug. This is. I don't even know what I'm doing right now, man.
We totally cut him off.
His face is getting real red, guys. I don't want to.
Totally cut me
We
off
totally
guard.
caught him off guard. Yep, there
There he is. There he is. There he is.
But anyway, you know what? While we're over here, let me show you.
Oh, what's that in the corner?
So I got some fireplaces. These are the built-in fireplaces you can literally put in. There's a few different sizes. The ones that you just put in.
Are they come in different colors too?
You can adjust the lighting. As you can see, you got the white lights or the orange lights, or you could do a mixed variation, and all of them can be adjusted to do that.
Yeah.
What are you guys whispering?
Nothing. We love that fireplace. Any last words, Chad?
I'm gonna say hi.
Z-line all day.
All day, every day?
Oh, yeah.
You're the man.
We got Octavio here. He's our service manager, our logistics manager.
Oh,
He's
what's
part-
his name?
Octavio. This is
Octavio.
He's
How's
one
it
of our-
going?
Does he talk?
Does he say anything? Oh man, a few words.
So Octavio is in charge of like just pretty much the service side of the business, and he's the one that handles scheduling our orders with our customers, just maintaining communication with the guys, our installers, our technicians, keeping up with the trucks, making sure our fleet is always up to par. So he's definitely, making things
Top
happen.
notch, huh?
Obviously, the delivery side of the business is the engine. Without the delivery side of the business, we can't sell. You can't, you just can't do much
So he's
at all.
an important man here.
Absolutely, very.
We appreciate your service, sir.
Come on back. Let's go.
Man,
on
a
this
few
way.
words.
You gotta say Octavio?
Yeah, you want to say hi?
You're live. You're live
You
right
want to say
now.
anything? Any good words?
Live.
Any good words?
Guys, come and see us. We're the place to go. If you ever need appliances, installation, we're the best in the market.
You're the man.
Absolutely.
Great.
Amen to that. But
So where else or where were you taking us?
So basically, this is pretty much the front office area. We have a couple guys here that are also still making things happen.
Okay.
We got Melvin. Melvin's over here also making
Hey,
things
Melvin.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, how's it going?
What are you working
Yeah,
on?
What are you
Working on over here?
Finding color match white paint for GE Cafe appliances.
Can it be
So
done?
if you scratch your appliance, you can kind of touch it up so you don't have to replace the entire unit.
Oh, that's good to know.
Love it.
Yeah.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and all the orders. Look at that.
That's our delivery board. So those
Oh,
are
yeah.
all orders that are
Taking care of the customers.
absolutely either
Number one here.
either scheduled special orders, things of that nature. Then we got our wonderful Robert up here up front.
Ew.
He's same thing. He's just taking care of whatever it is, scheduling customers, customer service side. Just holds down the front office here. Just
Why so close?
Oh, my bad. Sorry.
you're making them nervous.
I
You're
wanted to
making
say,
them
I wanted to
nervous.
see him.
We had a good view from there.
They wanted to see him, huh? How about that view in the back? That's beautiful.
Yeah, this is the front side here. So, not much more to see,
I
but you
love the
take a
trucks.
peek.
Let's
Yeah.
see.
We got our trucks out there. We moved the trucks away from the bay just so we get a nice
Oh, yeah.
open view.
That's a good view.
Yeah,
Candy for the kids.
Always. You always gotta take care
Yeah,
of
you always
kids.
gotta take
Actually,
care
I
of
think that's
customers.
more for Octavio.
It is.
I
He's
see-
snagging. Yeah, he's busted. He's busted.
The lollipops in his mouth. You should talk.
He's got one. Yeah.
I think I've seen Octavio eat more of those than the kids. That
Oh, Octavio.
Sweet tooth.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at him.
That's all right. He's a man of few words.
So
and lollipops.
let me show you guys one other thing while we're over here. We actually just got this in. We haven't hung it, but we've been very blessed, and we actually won.
Whoa, what is that?
This is we got in the home for 2022 just recently for Tampa Magazine. We were voted #1 for the home renovation
No
supply
way.
category.
Number
Yep.
one?
That's our crew. Yep, Tampa Magazine, baby.
Oh.
So, the proof is in the pudding, as they say. So basically,
Hard work pays off, right?
Hard work pays off, and we're dedicated, we're committed. Honestly, that's what it's about. We pride ourselves on good service. Like that's one of the things that we just make sure. Like it's not just about selling appliances for us. Really, that's obviously like what we do, but ultimately, like what we enjoy the most is taking care of people, and that's why even our guys, they're appliance advisors here, not necessarily salesmen, because as advisors, customers will come in. We just try to help them select options or appliances that are best for them, that they're looking for, not just sell them whatever we want to sell them. That's how we earned #1.
Can we get a close up of that?
Absolutely.
Bring that in. Look at that. Tampa.
The whole crew.
Look at that. 2022 Best of the City winner. The Appliance Plug. That's the owner right there.
Absolutely. But we haven't hung it up. We're gonna hang it up. It just came in the mail actually yesterday.
Yeah.
But we gotta get it up. Actually, Octavio's gonna get 3 of his best men on it.
Oh,
There you go.
There you go. Yeah.
What happened?
No, we're just laughing, giggling, a little giggly. Then this is the office. Is this where it happens?
Yeah.
And he's the advisor.
He's one
Let's
of the
chat
advisors.
again, guys. He's single.
Appreciate
Say
that,
something, say
Carlos.
something.
Oh man, putting me on the spot like this. I already said Z-Line.
Oh, he loves Z-Line,
Yeah,
guys.
Thor.
He's the
Thor.
rep for Z-Line. He needs Z-Line appliances. He's the guy to talk to.
That's
Z-Line, we're like
Oh, you said something?
proud Z-Line dealers.
Oh.
He shouts out Z-Line.
Look at
because
that.
We are you showing some Z-Line? We shouts out to Z-Line because Z-Line comes here to always take care of us. They recently actually came and took us out for a great dinner. We were able to spend some time with them and get to know them, and same for them to get to know us. So we definitely are a proud Z-Line dealer for sure. And on top of that, because we're a displaying dealer, you actually qualify for a 2-year warranty instead of your standard 1-year warranty on Z-Line ranges and I think the ventilation as well.
Is that a hood?
Yep, that's a DuraSnow.
Really?
DuraSnow finish. Yep. Get oh, it's already lit. Get the LED lights.
Oh, look at that. That's beautiful.
How you doing, Brett?
Pretty good.
Yeah. What else do you want to see?
Oh, is this the Halloween side?
Oh, a little decoration. Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, absolutely. You gotta get in the
That looks like me in the mornings.
Yeah. But
And there's Max. And there's Max.
where's there's that. Max, by the way, guys, is I had a blue nose pit bull, and loved that dog, but ended up moving into a like HOA community where they didn't allow pit bulls, and
That's
that
sad.
sucked. It made me have to, he was ended up going to a great home. I had a buddy of mine that lived on some land, and he ended up seeing Max, and he was actually visiting me, and his son was with him, and his son fell in love with Max. But I wish I could show you guys Max. What a good looking.
He was beautiful, huh?
Blue nose pit, just like the perfect,
Just like Chad?
Pedigree. He was a good pedigree.
Great dog too. Such a. What upset me the most is like knowing how lovable he was.
Yeah.
But yet, just pit bulls kind of got
a
that
bad
bad.
eye, yeah.
I guess they have that aggression in them to do things that they don't mean to do. Is how I
Yeah.
like to phrase it. But anyway. So there you have it. I don't really know. I mean, there's so much more to my story, and as you know, with like live.
So this isn't going to be the last time we see you, right?
No, well, it depends. It depends. If I can get some feedback from anybody just to tell me, hey, like, what do you guys want to see? Like I said, I've started posting how-to videos on anything related to appliances. I'm trying to share things like the latest and greatest on appliances, like just educating people on, whether it be like when you're shopping for a washer, like what features to look for. When you're shopping for a refrigerator, like what to ask yourself, what matters most to you. Of course, there's no reason to buy something if you're not going to utilize the features. You might as well just stick with something that makes you, like that, will either be of value of some way or another. But anyway, I lost my water. I set it down somewhere. I don't know
So
where I did it.
where's your office at? Do you have your own personal office?
Yeah, so as we expanded, we ended up, so one of the things that I didn't really talk about much here, but initially, probably a few months back, this space that you see around here for our showroom was our entire space. But fortunately for us, the space next door came available, which is right here. And what we did is we ended up just opening the wall and expanding into there, and then moving all of the new appliances that were all kind of scattered, different areas in here, and placing them in there. And what came with the space next door is a front office similar to what we just walked through, and that's where I hang out. That's my pit. I'm still working on that, but I think it's something that
So you have an office over there?
yeah. Are you insinuating you want me to show it to you?
Yeah, let's see it.
Does anybody else want to see it?
You guys want to see his office, guys? I got a thumbs up.
Did they?
Yeah,
I don't believe you.
they do. They want to see it.
All right, well, we could go and look at the office.
Just a quick peek.
All right. We'll come peek at the office.
But tell us more stuff.
What do you want to know? So I mean, really and truly, like one of the things that I feel like I get, I don't, I try to.
Wait, Carlos Garcia gave a thumbs up. He wants to see you.
All right, Carlos
Yeah.
Garcia, let's do it.
Let's do it,
Come on,
Carlos.
stay here.
But basically, one of the things that I think I lost my train of thought. Basically, what was I saying?
Carlos, you made him lose his train of thought.
Good
No,
job, Garcia.
No, I'm gonna, besides showing you guys the office, I don't know, it doesn't matter. But
He
anyway,
said, "Show the office."
Show the
Acidic.
office.
Acidic says, "Show the office."
Show the office. Let's see the
All right,
pimp
let's go,
office.
man.
so this is the dungeon right here.
This is the dungeon.
right here. I have my office here, and as I mentioned, you all right there?
Yeah.
Don't trip.
Oh, no.
So like I told you, I have a family hub. So this is my family
Is that
hub.
flex zone?
This is the flex zone. Yep.
Oh,
So,
I see the beers.
Busted!
No wonder.
But anyway, so come on, we can. So this is it's still in the works. I haven't really fully set up my office much. I haven't had much time for this space because it doesn't really matter. This is just more for me. I'm able to just get over here. I actually have a bunch of different things that I'm working on that I have in mind. This is a space that will ultimately eventually be shared. But I just kind of it's my man cave away from home.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's one of my toys.
Whoa.
I put a treadmill in here, hoping that I can just kind of multitask and just jump on here and
Yeah, looks
just,
good.
yeah, obviously, there's some stuff in the way that's preventing that. And
And this is where all the big deals done.
All the big deals are done, but excuse the mess. You know, this is a little bit messy in here, but I have some different, you know, basically, you know, it's like I said, it's still in the process, but one of the things that I've gotten into just recently is I got me like a 50 cigar humidor.
No way.
Yeah, it's it's a fun
Let's see
thing,
it.
but it has I got like a nice little mix of cigars just to show that, but yeah, so
That's a good collection.
nice little collection. There's some different ones. I try to just have a few different samples. Nothing
Oh,
crazy,
yeah.
but you enjoy one of these once in a while. You know, nothing that you know, nothing crazy. But you know, you find hobbies that or things that you do that you know you enjoy, and there's nothing like a good cigar once in a while. But
Amen.
anyways, yeah. So I have, and what I did with the cigar aspect of it is actually, if you look up right here.
What's that?
I installed a ceiling mount vent hood so that I could actually smoke cigars while I'm in the office. I could smoke a cigar and then I turn that bad boy on and it just takes all the you know, obviously the fumes and the cigar smell
Oh yeah.
out of the office.
That's
So,
smart.
yeah. So you guys probably can't tell behind the camera, but I just, you know, it's just one of those things.
He
that
just
you
lit
can
one
tell.
up. You can't even
you
tell.
Can't even smell it in here. You can't even tell.
One of
that
those
there's
bad boys.
anything done, but it goes on both sides actually, so that I can even start the motorcycle because I start that just every week just to keep it running.
That's a
so
sick view.
I start that up this way, you know, and then I don't even have to worry about taking it out.
Yeah.
He said,
Stand
aesthetic.
over there next to the bike.
He said
want to see you.
that's gangster as a motherfucker.
Like, hey, can you stand right there like you're looking at your bike? Yeah, like that.
Huh?
Oh, I wanted to take a screenshot.
Can't you
Hold
turn on the
on.
light up
What
there?
happened? He lost. Why would you try to do a screenshot when you're on live?
No, it looked good. It looked good. It was a good picture. How do I screenshot? Can you do it?
I don't think it's screenshot.
No?
Live. Is
Oh.
it still on?
Yeah.
Are you?
Yeah.
So,
All
but
right,
anyway,
screenshot it.
so this is some good technical mishaps. I think I'm gonna have a seat
Yeah.
now because I'm starting to pace, but.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's any questions you guys have. Like honestly, like there's a lot more to the story. You know, like we kind of with the interesting thing about live is that you just start talking and sharing, and then you get off topic
All right,
pretty easily.
here's a question.
Yeah, let's hear it.
How did you get started with your first big gig?
So, as I mentioned earlier, as we went live, I basically got into the appliance business from the logistics side of it. So I was doing delivery and installation work. I'll keep this as short as possible, but it was a opportunity of a lifetime, you can say. As I was working for a privately owned appliance dealer, and whenever, you know, I was hired to do the delivery installations, but that particular owner, like company that I worked for, they had a few locations. The location we worked at only took 2 people to run, me as a delivery guy, and then the salesperson that basically was in the store, and he would answer the phones, he would sell the appliances, you know, things of that nature, order parts, work with customers, and then as he sold them, I would load the appliances, go deliver them. Well, he decided he wanted to move on, and you know, found a better opportunity, moved on. The owners of the company, just, you know, mind you, I'm you know, at the time I'm 19 years old. The hustles aspect of me was just like there, and I really wanted to just like really prove myself. So, and I was, you know, had the right attitude. I knew everything I needed to know, and they came to me and said, "Hey, do you want to run the store?" And I said, "Sure." They said, "Well, you can answer, you know, sell the appliances, answer the phones, things of that nature, and then after you close up shop, you can deliver the appliances, or if it becomes too much, we'll figure that out to make other arrangements." But long story short, I would pretty much come to work, pretty much 9 to 5, sell the appliances in like just suit and tie, and then 5 o'clock hit. The opportunity the owner gave me and said, "Hey, anything you sell, you know, you whatever delivery charge you whatever you charge for delivery, you know, within our rates, of course, we had company rates. They allowed me to earn that as extra income." So I had to give you that backstory so you could understand what got me to that point. Now, one day, the company that I worked for, where we sold appliances, they didn't actually offer delivery installation services to the public. We only sold appliances. We only delivered appliances we sold, so you couldn't do it. But I got a call from a large logistics provider. This is where I get like my biggest gig that really took me, kind of like skyrocketed in just a few short years. I get a call from a logistics provider that says, "Hey, we're looking for a company in your area to deliver and install appliances for some of our bigger clients." For sake of this, I think I just have to leave that unnamed. But anyway, larger clients that needed delivery and installation services. And when I landed, I said, well, you know, I kind of told them when they answered, I said, well, we don't do appliance installations for the public, you know, but I do them, you know, as a company, but I do them on the side, because it was just more, you know, side work for me that I was doing, you know, the delivery installation work for the owners of the company that I worked at. that turned into basically, they said, okay, well, we just need, we'll send you some consent information. I filled out a, the application. They did a background check. Of course, everything passes, no problem there. And then, what happened?
Nothing.
You all right? Yeah. But anyway, sorry, back to the story. So I ended up, pass all their requirements, and they start me out with 3 stores to cover. So I was covering 3 retail locations. My job was to do the complex installations, like installing dishwashers, installing microwaves, installing things like that. And the retailer would either deliver them or have them ready for me to pick up. I would go pick them up, and then I would go deliver and install them. Mind you, at this time, I also had to make sure that I was now getting up early in the morning. You're talking 5, 6 a.m. Have to be up out of the house early to do a delivery or an installation prior to my 9 to 5 selling the appliances. And then after I closed the store at 5 or 6, depending on the day, then I would go and deliver any appliances I've sold for the retailer as well as for installing the contracts. So, and that's pretty much where the start of the big run started and happened. And when that happened, I went from having just being responsible for 3 retail stores to over 20, because there was a mix of stores, and that's what allowed me to grow my team. In just a few short months, I had to put in my notice for the retail location because I just couldn't keep up with the amount of orders that were coming in to install appliances. So then I really just focused on logistics. I didn't actually get into selling appliances until years down the road. Way down the road, I now was doing just delivery and installation. I grew my crew. I started just me delivering myself to one-man show. I would deliver, install appliances. I would schedule appointments. I would do the billing. I would do everything that needed to be done. I was taking care of business pretty much sun up to sundown. Then I ended up, just getting too busy, had to hire guys. I went from me to basically 8 crews delivering and install appliances for, national retailers in the Tampa Bay area. And that being said, it just, eventually, that's really what drove my passion for the appliance industry, because I was just like, man, this is ultimately, it's like recession proof. Like, everybody needs appliances. You can't live without appliances. So it's not like I, was a kid one day and I was growing up and I decided, when I grow up, I want to install appliances or deliver or sell appliances. That was never really part of the plan. As a matter of fact, in my younger years, probably like a lot of kids, I was like, I want to be an astronaut. Then I was like, you know what, I'll be a lawyer. So I kind of set a high bar for what I felt was, a job that I would want to do that just sounded like it excited me at the time. Mind you, even through my career of working even at an early age, I also, I ended up starting, I was continuing my education at the community college. At the time was in that area, was like Newport Richey, like Port Richey area, going to PHCC. And then I moved on transferred over to USF, and I ended up getting my degree in accounting. So I have a BA from USF with the back, with a major in accounting. But anyways, back to that. So pretty much it ended up being, I grew this my crews to doing delivery installations. Now, because of just my passion, I just felt like delivering and installing appliances was great, and I did enjoy that run. It was definitely a blessing. But there was just something missing for me. And over the years, I, just being in the industry and the business for so long, mind you, just to remind you again, I'm 38 now. So you're talking, how many years later, 19 years later. And what happened is I ended up just picking up essentially what ended up happening is I picked up clients, and I went through the whole 08 boom of the foreclosures, and that whole thing that happened in Tampa was pretty hot when it came to that. And a lot of people just kind of knew me as the appliance guy. So although I was really doing delivery and installation work, I just think people would just reach out, and I just, I didn't know how to say no. I'm like, yeah, they're like, can you get appliances? I'm like, sure, I can get appliances. And I would literally, no exaggeration, I would walk in, people had no clue who I was, but what I was doing is I would go into national, just a retail store, it doesn't matter really who, but I would go in, I would literally spend $100,000 a month on appliances, buying the appliances for my clients. And then I didn't really care to make money necessarily, because of course they do their research. You can't really, upsell or upcharge the appliances. So had to sell them competitive, whatever they saw them for. But I would sell the appliances, and then what I would do is have my crews, do the delivery and installation. So that's where I made my money, is on delivery and installation. But for me, the value was earning these clients, just holding on to them, even though I wasn't making, crazy money at the time. It's just over the years, when you have, I've got probably at this point over 100 investors, whether it be property managers, builders, realtors, what have you. It just, it kept things going. And just, kind of one day, I just sort of was like, man, I love that side of the business. Just and I wanted to really just build something for myself. So that's when I ended up launching the retail brand, launching the appliance plug. And if I launched when I launched the appliance plug, because I sell appliances, what ended up.
Acidic, one sec. Acidic just donated $2.
Oh man, I appreciate that. That's awesome.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Acidic.
Good looks, Acidic. That's great. Honestly, stuff like this excites me. So don't mind me. It's it's just the thought, like of just like people doing that kind of stuff is pretty awesome. So definitely appreciate the love. But so pretty much, like as I said, when I launched the appliance plug, that of course because I'm a retail store, like as the appliance plug, I'm now selling appliances. It created sort of like you could say a conflict of interest where like if I'm offering installation services, I'm the owner of that company, and then I launched the installation service. And that's of course when I was doing the delivery installation, that was under the brand that you guys saw when you met Octavio. That's my other company, Done Right Home Services, which offers delivery and installation services of appliances. But because I'm the owner of both companies, what happened there is like, well, the retailers, they didn't really care too much. Like basically, I wasn't allowed, essentially, that I wasn't allowed to not only sell appliances and offer them, and then also then go represent other retailers that also sold appliances. So I had to make a decision, and it was a hard decision because, I'm talking, taking a contract when I was doing basic delivery and installation of appliances from, starting out maybe $150,000 contract, you could say, built that up to being a $1.5+ million contract when I was literally had 8 crews running, maybe more than that, and we were doing delivery and installation for all those guys. So it was like, and now I'm finding out like, man, like I gotta stop, like I gotta walk away from a $1.5+ million contract. But for me, when I launched the appliance plug and I created this brand, and I started to really see like my mind went crazy. My mind went wild. I was like, man, the opportunity, and I could really see the appliance plug really being like a national household name. Like I want to see the appliance plug right there in line when people are buying appliances. I want to be like, my goal one day is that when people think appliances, right as they think, whether it be Home Depot or Lowe's or Best Buy or any of the retail stores, you also have in mind the appliance plug. So even though many years later, I went from doing delivery installation to now selling appliances. Believe it or not, to me, we're still on the ground floor. Like this is still the very beginning of something much greater, much bigger. I have the confidence that like it's all about at this point it's about like just having the right team, the right hands, just the right mindset of trust me, when I was doing delivery and installation work, you guys seeing it now years later, it may sound like, oh, it was like a just kind of picture perfect, or kind of like just everything was just peachy. It wasn't. There's so many times where I wanted to give up, I wanted to quit, I wanted to walk away. I just was like, man, this is enough. Like I can't, just stress. Like I can't even begin to tell you how stressful it was. But as usual, God gave me the strength to just keep pushing through, just keep making things happen, doing whatever it took to just like really like just keep on moving. Like I just like, there's no excuse. And the way I look at it is like God, like just my dad, my family, just, I wasn't a quitter. I wasn't one that would just like walk away easy without a fight. And I tend to not like change. Like I'm a creature of, like you could say, like habit. So once I get the rhythm going, if I'm going, it's like, to me, it's like you really got to push me to like an extreme level for me to quit or walk away. But yeah, I think you guys might kill the microphones by doing that.
No.
Yeah.
Hey, question: how many deliveries do you do a week?
Weekly, we do right now we're probably averaging about, I would say we're just on average. Mind you, like so, like it varies like anything else. Appliances can be seasonal, because August historically in the appliance business, I know we're basically going into October, but August historically is a slower month because it's back to school. Nobody's really thinking about appliances unless something breaks. So that being said, we do go through different sales, but I would say from an average perspective, weekly, we probably do anywhere between 50 and like 75 deliveries a week. Just offering, and that's just, and pretty much right now we only have the one location that I just showed you guys, I told you guys, and we deliver pretty much all of Tampa Bay with, I would say, probably 100-mile radius. Like we go down, we've just delivered just last week down to like, if you guys know the areas like, around here, but we go down to Venice,
Orlando,
all the way up to Wiki Watch, like just Hernando County, all the way out to Orlando. So we definitely cover some grounds, just because we, again, that really, you can give thanks to just having just a mixed use, like a client base, not client base, but like an investor base of guys, like whether they're, they're buying up properties for larger institutions, and I kind of go where they go. They're buying homes in Tampa, I'm there to help them. They're buying homes in Orlando, I'm there to help them, to take care of them. So now the retail, now that's something that really is like day to day. My everyday is just like, I pretty much, one of the things that I focus on daily is the larger projects. I like to focus on like, multi-family projects, whether it be 50 units, 100 units, 200 units, however many, that's really what I focus on. And then I allow my advisors on my team to really keep up with, like, our day-to-day consumers, and just being great, appliance advisors to them, just helping them make the selection of the product. Because for me, it's more about like just working, package deals or larger volume projects. But I hope that answered the question. I mean, we're pretty much right around there. And again, it goes up and down, just depending on season. But with appliances, there's never a dull moment. Like, just so anytime it is slow, believe it or not, we enjoy the break, because it's always hustle. You're always working hard. You're always taking care of people. So like, as much as like, naturally for people to, panic when things are slow. For me, it's like, no, let's take advantage of this opportunity. If anybody's, was planning to book plan a vacation, hey, this is the time, plan a vacation, take a break, do what you have to do, whatever it is. Or again, it gives me time to like reset, whether it be the showroom at this point, and just work on the warehouse, work on just systems, processes, just like, that whole side of it. When you're busy running the day-to-day of the business, you don't actually have time to work on the business, because you're so involved in the business. And that's been my struggle for years. Mind you, you're talking about, like I said, how many years later and where we are. And honestly, a lot of it's because, like, being involved in, there's no rush. Fortunately, like, I'm not in a rush. I don't care to, even if we stay the way we are, there's no problem. Of course, as I said, I have a bigger vision, a bigger goal, and you just never know. It may happen, it may not happen, but all you can do is keep going, keep driving, keep pushing. And that's really what is gonna, like, pave the way, you could say.
So like, to wrap up, how many times a week are we gonna go live?
That's a good question. I mean, I think right now, based on what I'm looking to do, is I want to go at least twice a week until, maybe I get, just based on interaction. But I'd say let's go live. We're going to go live twice a week. So feel free to, share like maybe topics, that you guys want to hear about or see or talk about. Again, there's so much more to my story that you guys haven't shared. I'm also human. So mind you, life happens, things happen. I have a few different, things that I work on, other ventures, other businesses that I also take care of. This is just like, for purpose of this live, this is like my main, bread and butter is the appliance industry. But I got a few other things. And of course, again, like, I got other things. But let's start with 2 days a week. And then if there's a need for more, or if I have time, we'll say, for more, I would love to do more. But definitely twice a week to just keep the momentum going. And again, I feed off everybody's energy. So if I can get some, if I get love and I get good feedback or get good response, I'm going to keep going, because that's just the kind of person that I am. If I see that people are like, hey, their content's useless, or it's not enjoyable, or we don't care, we don't want to, whatever, then of course that's all good. But I think, just me, I'm a personable person, a people pleaser, you could say. I take care of people. I enjoy that part of who I am and what I've done. But of course, I'd still love to, continue to learn every day. Every day's another day. But that's about all I have to say, unless anybody else has any questions. So, but I really appreciate everybody that's joined live. Honestly, again, like I said, this is the first time I've ever done this, so I was super nervous. It took my team, no exaggeration, an hour and a half to just talk me into doing this, because I just kept getting butterflies. I kept getting nervous. I was just like, man, I'm not an actor. I don't know how to be on camera. And sure enough, I guess as I get, here we are, hours later, you're probably like to the point where, shut up. Clearly you can do this, because you're just keep going. But anyways, I think it's just like, once I kind of get the momentum, or get the, get it going, I can, I guess, get by. What do you got? You got something?
You got 9 minutes left.
9 minutes for what?
9 minutes. You gotta hang in there for 9 minutes.
To do what?
For TikTok.
For TikTok.
What do you mean?
Because you got to do hour sessions, and you get points.
All right, so
I
for
see.
YouTube, we're just gonna end the live here.
Yeah, there's
And
not
then,
much more.
not much more on YouTube, but hey, stay tuned. Click the notification bell on YouTube if you want to be notified.
Yeah, I always do giveaways. Like, honestly, I wasn't sure how this was gonna go, but more than likely, probably the next time I go live, I'm gonna probably do a giveaway. I enjoy that. Like, there's just something about just, giving back and taking care of people. Like, so it's like usually it has to have like some meaning behind it, but sometimes I just do it just to do it.
Informational purposes, right?
Yeah, for sure. It's just it's exactly it. But check out like like I said, the YouTube, subscribe there. That was just really what like it was my initial reason for wanting to get into this. For years of just running a business, I knew that there was a lot of value and a lot of like importance in being on social media and posting and promoting, but I just didn't know how to do it. Mind you, I'm also a person that like took me years, like I'm talking years. Everybody, all my friends had a Facebook, had an Instagram. Till this day, I personally don't have a personal Instagram. I'm just like, I just never was into the social media side of just any social media. I just didn't care necessarily for it, or I was also just too busy. Like I just found it time consuming because my mindset of it was that like, hey, this is just a waste of time and just distraction of what I'm doing. But now I'm like, okay, well, how do I just, instead of thinking like that, how do I just take my social media side and actually maximize my time and like actually help brand and promote the business? And that's kind of why like I'm here today is I'm like thinking, okay, I don't necessarily need to be posting selfies every day or posting, going to the gym or that or this, whatever. That could be great, for certain things. But I just, to me, like I had more important things to do. And this is it. I'm actually very excited to just share my story, share my journey, get feedback from people, like talk to people, just like be out there, like just to kind of like just help people out. Again, like just my how-to videos of just installing, whether, if you somebody at home, you want to know how to put in like you buy an appliance and you just got to install a power cord on your stove or on your dryer. It's not necessarily, like if you it could be intimidating. It could be something where you almost feel like I don't know, I don't even know where to begin. But when you got the help of like a video, and again, YouTube University, I mean, we all, go to YouTube just to be able to like get, like when you get on YouTube, you can literally find anything and everything on how to do something. And I also do the same thing. If there's something that I'm not sure of or how to do it, you go to YouTube, of course you Google it, you try to find it here or there, wherever it is. But I didn't actually think that my how-to videos were gonna be successful. Like it was just amazing to me that when I posted my first video and it just like, people's comments like really blew my mind. Like people just saying, wow, like you're like great, like very detailed, this is so helpful, you saved me money, just all that stuff that like happened on YouTube just was really motivating. It kept me going. It made me it excited me to, come back and do another video and post another one and just post another one. So being able to do that like was one of those things that's like, again, it was because of you guys. It was because of my, just like the feedback that I got and people telling me, hey, this is great, this is good. It helped, build my confidence. Again, I started delivering and installing appliances, and I went to school to, as an accounting background, just an accounting degree, because it was just like something that I really like, I had interest in, but, nowhere in that was I necessarily taught how to, like just be a public speaker, or act or talk or whatever. So, with time, I think I'll get better. I think I'll be more natural at it. But for right now, I'm going to have fun with it, make the best of it. And that's about all I can do.
Will you ever wear a wig?
I mean, I've been very blessed in the hair department, so I'm hoping that I don't ever have
like
to.
a funny one.
Oh, I'll wear a funny wig.
Yeah, like a mohawk or something.
Yeah, I could grow one of those too.
Hey.
But yeah, why not? I'll wear a wig. I think no matter what, like we work hard, but it's always nice, to I don't want to say play hard. You got to make time for enjoying life and playing.
Balance.
Very very balanced, and one of these times when I go live, I'll be able to maybe get more personal on my live feed, just to share more of my stories, share about me. Again, even just sharing with the staff, with the team, just like showing you guys, different things that we have going on. But I'm really excited about like the things that I shared with you guys, even the outdoor area soon to come. Once my outdoor kitchen is fully done, I got probably this literally a state-of-the-art pizza oven that's going. It's a residential pizza oven. And my plan is to do like customer appreciation days where I'm literally, out there making pizzas for customers, just inviting them in, just grabbing a slice of pizza, grabbing a drink, hanging out, that kind of thing. Believe it or not, even with all that we've done, I will tell you that we haven't even done our grand opening for the Appliance Plug because I'm still in the midst of actually doing, we are open to the public, but even though I'm open to the public, like I want to do like a grand opening event that like just has music here, DJ, giveaways, the Chamber of Commerce, just things like that, like is something that I'm really looking forward to it. But I am a bit of a perfectionist, and because of that, it's got to be perfect. Like I'm not ready. I'm not ready to do it unless everything is just like what I want it to be, what I want it to see. That's why it's delayed. I probably, people are like, oh, you should do a grand open now. No, there's still more that I want to see. Like to me, every impression counts.
Question from Carlos Garcia. How many guys do you have working under you? And was it hard selecting the right staff?
Great question. So right now my team is consists of, we got a total of between the technicians, like delivery installers, as well as the advisors and the office staff full time. I got the inventory specialist, our warehouse manager. We're at 12. So we got 12, a team of 12, and that's really all it's taken for us to like just handle the current volume and the current business, model that we have in place. And
because he wants to know more about like the hiring process, how hard it is to find good people.
So believe it or not, the biggest challenge, and I'll tell you, one of the blessings that I have in the appliance industry is that I work the system backwards. One of the biggest challenges any appliance dealer, independent appliance dealers, one of the biggest challenges they have, and I can speak of this firsthand, and I've witnessed it among other, people that I know in the business, is you can open an appliance store, anybody. You can go and find, a building, put appliances in there, and great, now you sell appliances. The biggest challenge you have in growing that is finding the proper and the appropriate staff to do the delivery and installation piece of it. For me, I've been very blessed in my experience of doing the delivery and installation side of it, that now I'm not afraid. I can open 10 locations tomorrow, and I'm sure I can handle the logistics side of it. That's not even something that I have any fear of, but I don't want to grow sideways. Like I'm very meticulous about just making sure that we crawl, walk, run. We just put the systems in place, put the process in place. One of the things that I've been doing here at this facility is that, I want to make sure that it's scalable. I want to make sure that even if I open or when we open another location, I can tap into my inventory. I can see what I have at this location or that location. I can also see, just different things like that. But to answer your question, as far as the hiring process, absolutely. It's very challenging. Some of the things that I've learned the hard way is, once you can hire, my model is, basically hire slow, fire fast. You may have heard it before, but it's very important. And sometimes it's hard to fire fast because you're just stuck. You're like, man, I got to do it. I need this guy. I can't let him go. Even though he's toxic, he's cancer to the team. He's just causing problems. He's like creating issues. And when you have one rotten apple, obviously it's gonna spread like wildfire. That's just how it is. So for me, I'm very blessed at this point where we are. And that's a lot of the reason why I could say the growing process didn't happen as fast as I like is because of staffing. I could be talking to you guys today and everything is great, and all of a sudden something happens where I lose an important part of my team for whatever reason. It could be just God, whatever reason that you could lose somebody. As the owner, I got to step up. I got to do whatever it takes. Like I said, if I lose a technician and we have deliveries to take, I'm going to jump on a truck and I'm going to go deliver appliances. If I lose whatever, one of my advisors, I got to step in now and also go help with, serving any customers that need help. So that being said, hiring is definitely the most, it's just, do your part. If you own a business and you're looking to hire, of course, interview, do the extra steps, take your time hiring. I know you may get desperate and you may feel like, my recommendation is if you feel like I need somebody now, I can't pick and choose, go with a temp agency, a hiring agency. This way you're not tied to that person. You go to them, you tell them, hey, I'm looking for these qualifications. Unless you have the staff to do it, you let them do all your dirty work. They do your background check, they do your drug test, they do everything that you need to do, you need them to do. You try them out. There's no ties. You don't like them. They don't fit your culture. That's another important thing when it comes to hiring. When you hire somebody, if their culture doesn't match the culture that you have or that you want for your company, it's just not going to work out. It's going to create tension. It's going to create conflicts. You don't want that. Culture is huge for me. One of the things that we try our best is of course, before summer hit, we were going out, right after we closed up shop at 6:00, we were going down the road among the team and we were playing some basketball just to get out there, break a sweat, have a good time. So we try to have fun as well together. This way, it's not just, all about work, but culture is big, so when you're hiring, factor in, besides someone's qualifications, you can get for my sake, for example, I have guys come in, they're looking to, get a job doing appliance deliveries. Great, okay. They check all the boxes as far as having the right amount of experience. They really know what they're doing. They know what they're talking about. So they're good at installing appliances, but they're just not personable, or they don't have the right, like, just again, culture, like they wouldn't mesh well with my team. Sometimes initially that's not easy to, you know, to notice or see. So you hire them, but again, it's just important to just see that early on and just saying, you know what, like, you know, you're just not a good candidate. So honestly, one of the hardest things for me, one of the hardest jobs I have is firing people. Like, that's just something that it's not easy. Again, like, I'm a people person. I love people. I like to give people the benefit. I try to take, you know, just make sure that, like, whatever I'm doing, you know, is something in line with, like, just good morals, good values, good ethics. So I feel bad for people. Ultimately, when I hire somebody or bring somebody as part of my team, I now take the responsibility of making sure, you know, they have food on the table, they can pay their bills, they can take care of their families. So, you know, if I have to have, you know, sometimes I just got to put that aside and say, you know what, you're just not good for my team. You're not good for my future. But that being said, hiring, you know, is definitely challenging. I can't even tell you enough that it's huge. And again, it's the main setback in any growth for any company, like just not hiring the right people for your company. But thanks for the question, Carlos.
I think that's it.
Yeah, that's it. You want to wrap this up? We'll be
Yeah, let's wrap it up.
Yeah, we'll wrap it up and then say goodbye to your followers.
Hey guys, thank you. First
Yeah.
time on live. We broke it. You know, we made it happen. So I'm super excited to just see, you know, like the outcome of this. But again, I know I'll see.
a week.
Definitely, they're holding me to it, so I'm forced.
You gotta do 2
They're
times.
making me
Gotta
do it
do
2
it.
times, so
It's
I'm gonna do it. I'm
happening.
gonna
You'll
make it
see
happen.
'em.
So we'll see what we can do.